Good morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. I'm coming to you from my phone this morning. I had downloaded a new browser, but it's not loading this morning. So I'm going to do this from my phone, and we are going to get started in our workout, starting in zone 1. Start pedaling your feet really fast. And we're going to get the playlist started next. So we're all syncing to the same playlist, hopefully, if you've loaded it up from, where did we load it up from? Apple Music. So I'm going to switch on over to there, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, go, and we're going to hit the playlist, and hopefully we'll all be on the same time at the same playlist. All right, playlist is on. We are on zone 1. I'm going to try to put this phone down so I don't have to hold it while I am spinning. Yeah, sorry to be so jiggly. And we're putting that over there. There we go. All right, are we all good? We got Jen, we've got Pauline, we've got Heather, we've got Carol. Good morning, everyone. So we're sitting in zone 1. Technical issues, I'm frozen. Okay, well, hopefully I'll unfreeze. Thank you. Let me know if any other issues come up. Sue Martin, you're on. Well done. We've got Better When I'm Dancing running in the background here. Hopefully you've got your playlist and you can hear it. Good morning. Big question, can anybody hear my playlist in the background? Because if Facebook catches that playlist, I'm in trouble. And they'll shut me down. France says, I am in but no sound. Kumar, hello Kumar. A regular spinner from the OAC. Hopefully your back's okay and you're on a bike. Robin Lori Day. Lori, good morning. Hopefully you're on your bike. So we're moving those legs over nice and fast. Warming them up. Sitting in zone 1, adding a little bit more gear as we go along, bringing ourselves into zone 2. We're doing what we call a 15-minute ramp up. Thank you, Heather. Heather said she could hear my music a little bit in the background. Okay. Let me see if I can turn that down with my Apple Watch. I have too much technology going on. All right, not working from the Apple Watch. All right, so the next song is coming on now, so hopefully you're queued up. Get ready for this. Because I haven't really shared with you what the workout is today. I didn't want to let anybody know, to be perfectly fair. The sound of my trainer is louder. Okay, perfect. As long as you can hear my trainer and not the music. All right, so what are we all getting ready for this morning? You may wonder. What we're getting ready for is a little bit of a functional threshold heart rate test if you're listening on and doing it on Facebook. Those of you on Zwift this morning will be doing it on Zwift. So we're combining the two workouts together. Functional threshold heart rate. So this is why I wanted everybody to wear their heart rate monitors this morning. What we're doing is we're looking at what your heart rate average is for 20 minutes straight. And this will help identify your training zones for heart rates. Because a lot of people have been asking me, how do I know if I'm working hard enough? What are my training zones? So this is how we do it, gang. We do a 20-minute test and see what your average heart rate is for the 20 minutes. We got a lot of warming up to do before we get there though. We want the heart rates to be well warmed up legs to be warmed up before we get there. So hang in there. Start adding a little more gear and turning those legs over. We're doing a 15-minute ramp up, and then we're going to be doing 20-second intervals, 20 seconds in zone 3, 20 in zone 4, 20 in zone 5, and we're going to repeat that 3 times. Bring the heart rate up with each one. All right, so we're almost 5 minutes into this 15-minute ramp up. Forgot to fill up my water bottle in case there's anybody around in the house. I would love some water. Tara McGowan is watching. So Tara is on Zwift and she's watching on Facebook. Fantastic. It's a great way to keep us all together. Tara was the one who figured out how we could listen to the same playlist at the same time. So hopefully you've got your playlist on, and if you think of it, drop a little comment in the comment box to thank Tara for figuring out how we could do the music. This is fantastic that we're all able to listen to the same stuff, and that's all thanks to Tara. So thank you, Tara. Cruising along in zone 2 now. Turning those legs over nice and fast. 85 to 95 on the RPMs. If you don't have an RPM scale, that's a nice fast cadence. Good morning, Julie. Hopefully you've got a playlist going on in the background. We figured out a way to do it. You can follow me on Apple Music. And once you're followed, every week I'll let you know which playlist we're gonna do. Unfortunately, Apple and iTunes scrambled all my music. But that's another problem. All right, new song. We got Body running in the background now. Feel free to add a little more gear, maybe take it up out of the saddle and do a little bit of dancing up out of the saddle. Bringing those heart rates up a little bit more. It's a great song to dance to. So we take it up and do a little dancing. Or you can keep it seated. Good morning, Heather Cooper. My niece is on. Good morning, good morning. Feeling those heart rates going up. Hopefully Val got your heart rate monitors on. You can check in, see where you're at. We're somewhere in the mid-range to high range of zone 2 now. Hopefully you're dancing up out of the saddle. Add that resistance and pull it up on out of the saddle, dancing like nobody's watching on your bike. So in zone 2, we should still be able to close our mouth, breathe through our nose. As we move into zone 3, the breathing patterns start to change, right? So we start to breathe out a little bit harder through the mouth, just like that. Keeping that cadence nice and steady, 85 to 95 RPM. If you're dancing out of the saddle, feel free to drop it down anytime. Come back into the saddle with a nice fast RPM. If you're happy to continue dancing out of the saddle, keep dancing. All right, we got a new song coming on now. The Greatest, Sia. And we are officially 10 minutes into this 15-minute ramp up, so add a little more gear. Starting bringing your heart rate up a little higher again, maybe low end of zone 3. Middle of zone 3. Feeling the difference in that intensity now. You can maybe slow down your legs a little bit, adding a little more gear, feeling that hill climb. And that hill is what's going to bring you into zone 3 with that added resistance. Finding the beat that rocks your soul. Four more minutes, and then we're going to hit those 20-second intervals, 20 seconds in zone 3, 20 in zone 4, 20 in zone 5. 3 repeats of that. All getting ready to warm up to do our functional threshold heart rate. I don't like to use the word test. Let's use assessment. Assessment. So yeah, hopefully you've got your heart rate monitors on. And when we actually start that 20 minutes, which is right at the end of the hour, I'm going to ask you to reset your heart rate monitors so you can get an average heart rate for the 20 minutes. And even if you're on Zwift this morning, have a look at that. If your heart rate is not connected to your Zwift, have a look and see what 20 minutes average heart rate is for your whole 20 minutes. That didn't make sense. But yeah, see what your average heart rate is for the 20 minutes. All right, those heart rates are starting to pull up. Hopefully you're all feeling a little more like zone 3. Breathing out a little harder through the mouth. So the 20-second intervals will not be a shock to your system when we start them. Start to feel that breathing pattern change. All right, song change. Born to Be Yours coming up now. Hopefully you're all on the same playlist. Two more minutes, just under 2 minutes before we start the intervals. Let's turn over those legs a little faster again. If you took a climb on that last song, turn them back over to 85 to 95. Coming right in now to the top end of zone 3. France was wondering the name of the playlist. The playlist is called Facebook Live List 1. Facebook Live List 1. And we are listening to Born to Be Yours. 1 more minute to go here. France lost the sound again. Okay, so France, if you can hear me again, The playlist is called Facebook Live List 1. Getting ready for this 20-second interval in zone 3. Then we do 20 seconds zone 4, 20 seconds zone 5. Ten seconds, get ready for it. And go, zone 3. And add more gear, zone 4. 20 seconds there. And we're going to shift again for 20 seconds in zone 5. Ready, and go. Pull it in. Feeling the burn in the legs now. And bring it back into zone 3. 20 seconds in zone 3. Getting ready for zone 4. And go. Add more gear, zone 4. And ready for zone 5. Go. Burning in the legs, let's do it. And zone 3, 20 seconds there. Getting ready to hit zone 4 one more time. Ready, and go, zone 4. Last one, zone 5, go. Push, push, let's go. This is tough. Just 20 seconds here. And bring back that power. Zone 5, zone 1. 5 minutes in zone 1. Good work, gang. Hopefully that brought your heart rate right up there. So we're taking 5 minutes here in zone 1. Then we're gonna hit zone 4 again. This time we're gonna hit for 5 minutes. Really warming up well for what's to come. Oh, I would love some water if anybody's around and could get me some water, please. Hopefully you've got some water at home that you can sip on. I wish you could share with me now. Time to put the hair back. Sit up and take a posture break if you need it. All right, ears up. We're getting serious now. Watch out, gang. So just 5 minutes here, and then we're gonna hit zone 4 for 5 minutes. If you're feeling recovered, feel free to take it to zone 2 now, if that feels a bit easy. All right, new song. What are we on? Apollo Road. Apollo Road. Hopefully, France, you can hear us and you found our playlist. Facebook Live, list 1, listening to Apollo Road. I got a thumbs up. Hopefully that's a thumbs up from France. Two and a half minutes left here. Yes, France can hear us. Good, excellent. Cruising along here in zone 2, if that feels good. 85 to 95 on the RPMs. Anytime you feel like adding gear and standing up and dancing, feel free to do it. Find that beat, stay with it. And France, you've got Apollo Road queued up, good. The nice thing about having this on my phone is I can see all your comments today. When I do it on my laptop, I can't see it, so this is cool. I'm gonna grab my towel over here. Oh, I'll be back. There we go. Something tells me we're gonna need this towel. A lovely monogram towel with my initial on it. Thank you to Anna Boulanger for that. My little transition towel, just in case I forget who I am. It's got my name on it. We have another 45 seconds. That's it left in zone 2 here. And then I'm gonna ask you to crank up your resistance, your dial, whatever you got. And we're gonna take it into zone 4 for 5 minutes. Zone 4 for 5 minutes. This is gonna feel tough and challenging. You wanna be out of breath. We're not at the point where we're just breathing out through the mouth anymore. We're actually starting to feel the chest rising and falling as we pull into zone 4. Getting ready for it in 10 seconds. Getting ready to shift gear. And ready, go. Zone 4. 85 to 95 RPM. Let's do it. We got a nice beat that just picked up here, giving us the opportunity to work that much harder. Feeling that beat, pushing you down the road, nice and strong, in zone 4. Smooth pedal stroke, pushing down on the pads of your feet, lifting up your toes a little bit, grabbing more power like that. Sue, take your shoulders down. I just had to say that. Soft shoulders, strong legs. I'm feeling that zone 4 now. Hope you are too. Check in on your heart rate. It's coming up. Breathing, more labored. Speaking, if you're talking to the dog, maybe it's harder. I have a need to breathe out harder through the mouth now, every so often, kind of like I've been peaking to the top of a hill. That says 2.5 minutes left. We're halfway in this 5 minutes in zone 4. Those legs burning. Soft shoulders, strong legs. Feeling strong. Helping that focus with the beat. Heart rate's up, a little higher. 1.5 minutes to go. Whoosh. We get to recover after this for 10 minutes. So no fear of pushing it right now. To go. Rock it home. Let's do it. New song coming up, Money for Nothing. You guys know that song. That's an oldie with a new beat. Here it is. If you want to sync your music, we're on Money for Nothing. All right, we're almost there. 20 seconds. Let's go. Oh, let me have some water, please. Thank you. Thankfully, Martin has arrived to get water. Whew. All right, that's it. Bring it back down to zone 1. Good work, gang. Woo! I got the heart rate back up. Thank you, thank you. Water station. Cheers. Woo-hoo. All right. Posture break. All down. Okay. Money is for nothing. We are sitting here in zone 1, recovering from that last interval. And we're going to be sitting here for 10 minutes in zone 1 and 2, recovering before we hit 20 minutes all out. 20 minutes all out. Doing your best. Whew. Once you're feeling recovered, maybe another minute. Add a little more gear. Nothing too heavy. Zone 2. Turning those legs over at 85 to 95 RPM. And while you're in recovery mode, checking in again on your form. Are you pedaling with a nice smooth pedal stroke? Soft shoulders, strong legs, just letting them flow. Preparing mentally and recovering physically for what's to come. And that's about 2.5 minutes we've been here, so if you feel like you want to add a little more gear, knock on a little more and keep it in zone 2. Grab your beat. 85 to 95. I want you to start settling in on a cadence that you're going to do for 20 minutes. When we do our 20-minute all-out burst, we're going to do that at a fast cadence that you're comfortable with. So maybe that's 85, maybe that's 90. Start asking yourself what your comfortable cadence is and start spinning at that so the brain is ready for what's to come, and it'll just continue spinning at the same pace. Sue Martin said, "Oh, perfect timing on the shoulders." Yes. I know, Sue. Sue, when you hit zone 4, the shoulders start to pop up. And it does for a lot of us, me too. I usually just pop one up, unfortunately. So I'm not very symmetrical when I pop my shoulders up. Useful to have a mirror in front of you. I got a little mirror in front of me while I'm riding, so I can keep checking in on my pedal stroke. Trying not to look at the gray hairs that are starting to pop in. Woohoo! We all go down together, for those of us who haven't hit the salon lately. A few little dark bits and gray bits coming in on the top. All good. Everywhere we walk, all the women are in the same boat. I just smile. Always a good idea to blow your nose before an FTP test, so hopefully you got some Kleenex handy. Gotta be able to breathe well. Nothing in your way. All right, we got a song change here, In the Morning Light. Love that song. That feeling when you're riding or running or hiking in the first light of the day. Reminds me of when we're in Utah. As soon as the light comes up, we head out of our hotel room doors and hit the mountain. Snow Canyon, that crisp, fresh air, that beautiful morning light where there's not a cloud in the sky. Love it. We will go back again. We will travel again. We'll hike those mountains again. We have to stay optimistic on that, gang. You know it'll happen. We just have to be patient. Sitting in zone 2, waiting for this big 20-minute burst to come up. Got about 3.5 minutes left, I think that says. I'm gonna set my watch down here because I can't see that screen very well, because I'm sure you'll want to know where we are, or maybe you want to set your own watch when we start that 20 minutes so you know where we are. Flowing those legs in anticipation of something great. Two and a half minutes left, I think that says. All right, next song coming up, motivational music. This is the music that starts to pump us up for 20 minutes. Coming up in a minute and 40 seconds, we are gonna start. So how do we do this? Every 5 minutes, I'm gonna ask you to check in and see if you can go a little harder. Starting at a hard pace, maybe in zone 4, at the bottom end, maybe the top end of zone 3. And then just check in if you can maintain that. Keep adding in. Doing your strongest 20-minute effort. One minute to go. Start thinking about resetting that watch so you get a heart rate for the whole 20 minutes. All right, coming up soon. 30 seconds. Get ready to start your watch and add gear. Maybe start your watch when I say 10 seconds. So then you can add the gear and go for it. All right, we got 10 seconds. I'm gonna start my watch now. Add in your gear. 3, 2, 1, and go. 20 minutes, here it is. $85 to $95 RPM, settling in on that RPM that feels good. Finding that gear, that pedal pace that works for you. So we're also, if you don't have a heart rate monitor, paying attention to breathing, paying attention to legs. I want you to feel what your threshold is like. Really tap into this and ask yourself if this is a pace you can maintain for 20 minutes. And if it's a bit easy, ask yourself if you could do a little more. All right, 2 minutes done. Check in. When I say check in, you know what that means. Hard enough? Too easy? How does it feel? Where's your heart rate? Looking at everything. Shoulders down. Caught myself. Soft shoulders, strong legs. Woo. Steady cadence. 3 minutes done. So speaking is more labored. I'm gonna ask you just to listen to the beat now. Let those legs flow. Take yourself away. New song, music rhythm. 4 minutes done. Settle in. We're here for the long haul. Dana Cooper's watching. Good morning, Dana. In the middle of a functional threshold heart rate burst of 20 minutes here. Whew. All right, that's 5 minutes done. 15 to go. How you doing? Are you feeling it? Do you need to add more gear? Keep that pace steady. Let those legs flow to that beat. Soft shoulders. Smooth pedal stroke. Anne Marie Foley, good morning. Can't talk. Busy breathing. Functional threshold heart rate test in action. Check that heart rate. Yep. Still coming up. What am I feeling? Burning in the legs. A little harder to talk now. The need to breathe out harder through the mouth to control heart rate happening right now. Keep the focus, keep the power, keep the strength. Strong core. Try not to slump. As it gets more challenging, keep those shoulders soft. Keep shifting the power into your core and into your legs. That's where you need it. New song. It's called Fun. Love it. When you hear the word fun, hopefully it makes you smile, because this is fun. It's fun to test ourselves. If you don't test yourself, you never know if your training's working. It's harvest time. And smiling makes us work harder. Big sweat happening now. Whoosh. Woo-hoo. You're gonna grab water, little sips. Just little sips. Trick your body to thinking it's getting more. Feeling those legs. Woo! Guess what? We're halfway. If it's feeling easy, throw in some more gear. If you can, check in. How you doing? Where's your heart rate? Are you feeling like if you add more, you won't be able to maintain it? Try. And if you feel like you can't maintain that, you can always back it down. Challenge yourself. See what you got. Over the halfway mark now. Feeling strong. Soft shoulders. Heart rate's just below threshold for me here. About 5 beats below. I'm gonna save it for the last 5 minutes. Maintain right where I am. Breathing is labored. Legs burning. 8 minutes left. Working it hard now. As we get closer into threshold with the breathing and the heart rate, you can hear my speaking becomes a lot harder. That's what zone 4 feels like when you get to the top. All right, next song, 076. This is one of my faves. This one always gives me that final push in the final 5 minutes and the final 2 minutes. A little saddle break. Whew. There it is. Whew. Still just below threshold on my heart rate. I don't want to kick it up any higher right now because I won't be able to hold it for the final 5 minutes. Lucy Tremblay says, "Go team, have fun." Thank you, Lucy. Functional threshold heart rate test in action right now. This is what it looks like. This is what it feels like. Putting it down on those pedals. 5 minutes left. Can you add more? Can you knock that speed up, that power up, that heart rate up? 5 minutes left. We got this. Final push. Throat clearing, here it is, threshold. I just hit it. Question is, can I maintain it now for 4 more minutes and 10 seconds? I feel your energy. We got what it takes. 4 minutes, 4 minutes. That's it. Strong legs. Strong legs. Let's do it. Here it is. Push. Pick up that pace with the music. Let's go. Power it up. Power it up. 3 minutes left. soft shoulders. Whoosh. 2 minutes to go. I'm gonna try gear shifts for the final 2 minutes. Let's go. Kick it in. Woo. All you got now, let's do it. Whoosh. Watts up, power up, heart rate up. Let's go. Final minute, all you got, all you got. Pull it in. Right to the finish, all you got. Seconds. Go, go. Whoosh. 30 seconds. Go. Go. Whoosh. Done. Woo. Keep pedaling those legs. Nice and slow. Turn off your heart rate monitor. Woo. Shift gears. All right. Nice. Easy pedaling. Towel down. Nice work. Whew. Cool it down, and we're gonna finish right there so we can upload it to YouTube. Well done, gang. Take 5 minutes in zone 1.